Alright, here we are, Xander O'Neill, Black Cloud Mining, getting ready to run a bucket. This bucket, there's two buckets that came from this spot. If you watched my last video, I'm going to kind of give a look at this running too. If you watched my last video, there was a spot that we were digging. Raceland was up on top, and I was planning on getting some buckets from down below. Well, that's one of the two buckets I got. The other one's over there somewhere. And down on the bottom of there, I managed to hit a caliche bed, false bedrock layers. So, we're going to see what comes out of here. I'm dying to know. I'll be back with you in a bit. Alright, I'm going to try to get a shot of the dirt going through on the first scoop. That is such a soothing sound, that water. This is how you do it though. One-handed, that is. Now that center triangle right there always seems to have dirt that didn't get washed. So, now there's a second one down here. This one's harder to work with one hand, but it can be done. Now obviously with those two scoops, didn't have enough to fill up the cup, so I'm going to get a couple more in there. That way we can see the material running over the top. Alright, we're at this point, hopefully. Alright, I'm going to pull that top one out. And here we go. Just throwing that material out. All the heavy stuff stays at the very bottom. All that light stuff comes floating out over the top. Pretty neat system. Alright, now, something I wanted to point out, I did before once, but when I'm running recircuit home, obviously when you're classifying it down, these are inside the nugget bucket. You got to look at these when you're out in the field. I cheat. I have a bucket. Makes it really quick so I don't have to inspect it, because I could sit here for hours looking at all these little tiny things. There we go. That's a better view. Anyways, I just throw them in there really quick. Throw it back in there. Throw it back in there and continue. And I've got a spot out back that I've metal detected, made sure that it's nice and open and there's no targets. And I take that back there, dump it out, spread it out, metal detect it, make sure I didn't miss any nuggets. Alright, now, I wanted to shut down for just a minute. I am not done. I still have that much dirt and that bucket to go. But the way this setup is designed, I wanted to point out that in a normal sluice, you got to be careful starting and stopping because of that surge can blow out some of your gold. This, the way it's designed, you can start and stop this all day long, and I haven't blown any gold out of it yet. Because of the way all of that settles in, all that gold is on the bottom, and you have all of that material that it would have to go through to get out on that surge, and it's not going to. Just wanted to point that out. And I'm going to go ahead and start it back up. Alright, I want to get a clip of this really quick. Just because, look at that. That's how it moves in there. Awesome. And my phone's getting all wet now. Alright, I'm going to try to do this one-handed. So, this guy here comes out. There you go. I always like to rinse it. And then, this is the juiciness that is left. That whole bucket reduced down to, come on, focus, that. Now let's see if I can't get a little bit better picture of it here. Now, they say that you should be able to see, will it focus? Nope. Anyways, this is what I'm going to concentrate down even further with the gold claw. I don't see a whole lot of black sands in that stuff. Come on, focus. There we go. Alright. Okay, quick update. I am halfway done. Got one bucket down, and I have never been so happy to see such a tiny piece of gold. Thing is nice and chunky. Little tiny, probably wouldn't move a scale. But there be gold in the pan, and I still have that bucket to go. Now, this spot I actually hit bedrock on, and I don't know which bucket's which. One is at the top of the hole, which I'm praying is this one. Alright, here we go. Alright, I'm going to try to not be as shaky as possible. And there's that first little one. It's right there at the bottom, or at the bottom right. Nice chunky bit right there. And then another chunky bit right there. 3 pieces out of 2 buckets. Not super great, but now I know where it's at and I know what to get. And I'm on the caliche layer. Alright, here we go. We're gonna weigh up these two. And see what that balance is at. 0.04, 0.05 for those two. Now I'm not going to try to mess with that other little tiny guy. But that's what we got out of the one bucket. Okay, folks. Final clip of this video, and I'm going to get it all put together and posted. The kid is there, running the first bucket out of that sample. We've got those 3 buckets and then 5 more to go. And that'll do it. So, 1 second here. Alright, to wrap everything up, we got the 0.05 out of those 2 little bits in that one bucket. Perfect spot. We just hit the bedrock on that spot. Like I said, we're going to run these other 5 buckets. Having a blast. Having an absolute blast. So, until next time, we'll catch you all. Oh, and Jaron, I've definitely thought of one thing that is missing. We need to get some more Prospecting Buddy bumper stickers. That would be awesome. Anyways, everybody be excellent to each other. Party on, and I will see you on the next one. Peace.